So thanks for coming in again today, Siena. Since my two guests canceled and we were going to be talking about mortgages and bridge loans, and just thought it'd be cool to explain what I do a little bit more in detail.
Did we even talk about bridge loans?
We will talk about bridge loans.
Nah.
I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You got to hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
Okay? Hear me out. Okay, listen up. All right. So, first, before we get to bridge loans, though, what I do is I talk to people.
I know that.
And then I figure out how much they can afford to buy a house. And we figure out what purchase price they can go up to. And I give them a letter that says,
hello.
I give them a letter that says, hello, here you go. You can buy a house up to this price. Your payment's this. And then they go out with their real estate agent, and then they go and find a house. And like right before I came on camera with you, somebody texted me, hey, we're in competition. Do you think we could do a 17-day close? And I'm like, I kind of laugh like you. Yeah, sure. We can get it done in 17 days.
Mostly like a year. Maybe 5,000 years.
Yeah. Fortunately, it doesn't take that long.
Yeah, it does. I wish it would take like a half a day.
Yeah, me too. So I get the letter to the realtor. The realtor then submits the offer to purchase to the other realtor involved for the seller. And they say, can we please buy this house? We can't wait to buy your house. It's awesome. We got 2 kids. We want to grow up in this neighborhood. Look at this great pre-approval from Jon Snodgrass from A+ Mortgage. Let's do this. Accept our offer. And then they accept it. And then we go through
Let's buy it. Let's have a big party.
That's usually what happens at the end. And so then I help them. We get an appraisal on the house to figure out what the house is actually worth. Because sometimes the purchase price, what somebody's willing to pay for it, the appraisal doesn't always match it. So we get a separate entity called an appraiser to tell us what they think the house is worth. Most of the time,
it's $1.
Yeah, we definitely don't want it to be $1. Trust me. That would be not great news to share with the buyers. And real estate agents wouldn't want to work with me anymore. So, but anyway, so then we get the appraisal, everything works out, and they buy the house happily ever after.
Woo, let's have a big party.
Woo, let's have a big party, and we're done.
And okay.
Then they buy the house. So that's basically what I do every day. So that last example was when people are buying a house where they don't have to sell a house first. But one of the more complicated things I have to do sometimes...
Pay the money?
No, I don't have to pay the money. But sometimes people have a house that they own currently, but then they want to buy a new house. And they're like, John, my realtor told me to call you. I want to buy this new house, but apparently I can't buy the new house.
Because someone's living in it.
That is true. Not quite where I was going, but that is a true fact. What they say is, for my down payment, all of my money is in my current house, in the equity in my house. How do I put a down payment on the new house if everything is stuck in my old house? And I say, hey, don't worry, I got you covered. Here at A+. You
could give them money to pay you back, like trade them. Thank you.
That's kind of what a bridge loan is. Good catch. You're going to be good at this. So what we do is what's called a bridge loan. So this is a bridge. Right here, let's just pretend there's water going through.
Under these bridges?
Yeah. We can't get across. All my money is in here. Please help me. So what we do is we give them...
Their money's in this way.
It's a metaphor. You'll learn about metaphors in a couple of years at school.
That is where the money is. Then they have to jump across the river.
Exactly. But let me finish though, okay? So then what we do at A+ is we say, hey, we got you covered. We'll give you a bridge loan. So we give them a loan against their current house to access.
Oh, I have an idea. They could just go to the bank.
No, they come to A+. They don't want to go to the bank. Good idea. We kind of act like the bank. Okay? Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out, and then I'll come back to you. So then we give them a loan, an extra loan on top of their...
What loan?
Hold on. And then we give them money from that loan that they can use for the down payment on their new house, and they can buy the new house, so then there's no bridge anymore. We're going to cross. Boom. We can make it to this house. We've bought it.
Woo!
All right. I'm going to give you, there's 2 other really cool programs we have. Actually, there's 3, but I feel like we need to get you back to school.
Aw.
I know. So we went through the regular kind of vanilla transaction. Then we did the bridge loan, which I think you're kind of grasping the bridge loan a little bit.
I get the bridge loan.
Okay, good. I figured you would. You're very smart. Now we're going to talk about just a really cool program that we sometimes will offer our customers. It's kind of what we call like an in-house A+ loan, where I'll give you an example. Okay. So I had a couple that was living in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas?
Yes. So they were living in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
They called me because they wanted to move to Wisconsin, to Milwaukee area. However, the couple, the wife, unfortunately, her company said, if you're going to move to Wisconsin, sorry, you can't work from home, so you don't have a job anymore.
Better luck next time.
Exactly. Better luck next time. Thank you. So that's basically what they said. And so they said, but John, we really want to make it to Wisconsin because SummerFest is coming up and Wisconsin's so great. Plus, Weezer is playing at the United Center and they're going to play the Blue album. One of my favorites, what I grew up on.
Okay.
I'll play it for you sometime. It's pretty awesome. And so I said, I got you covered. Don't worry about it. We'll give you a short-term in-house loan because we know your wife's going to find a job. She's actively looking. So we will let you do a short-term loan with us so you can get to the awesome Wisconsin, Milwaukee in the summer, make it to the Weezer concert. Maybe you'll invite me.
Woo!
And so we helped them buy the house before they sold the house. Now, here's what happens because we take on a little risk doing this because she didn't have a job yet. So fortunately, everybody was happy. They bought the new house. They moved to Wisconsin. SummerFest, we're dancing. We're having fun. Whew, we're sweating. It's hot, dancing, fun. But then what happened was a hurricane.
What?
Yeah, came to the Houston area and kind of screwed up the housing market in Houston. And they called me like, John, you heard about the hurricane? It's going to take a little while. So anyways.
Better hurry up, buddy.
Yeah. So anyways, it took a little while to sell their house. But the cool thing was we helped them. Nobody else could really do what we could do. So that is another cool little program. Sometimes we're able to help people do some really cool stuff and buy a house even if they don't necessarily qualify right away. Not all the time. They got to be, really well qualified.
Prepared.
Yeah, they've got to have a good life plan. Yes. All this stuff making sense?
Yeah, you better have a plan, buddy.
Are you ready for your mortgage test so you can start working with me?
Sure. What?
I'd love it. I
said sure.
Can I get a high five? Give me a high five. All right. We're bringing you on. There might be an age restriction. You might need to be 18.
Okay.
But maybe we can figure something out.
That will take like a long time.
Yeah. Well, hey, I just want to say thank you for helping me out because I had
You're helping me out.
That's true. You got out of school for a lot of the day. But I feel like you learned a lot today, right?
Not really. Okay, Dad.
Yeah, you did, right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming by the Snod Pod. It's been awesome having you on. Siena Snodgrass, future loan officer, although...
Jonathan Snodgrass.
That's me, yeah. You're Siena Snodgrass. All right, let's close this up. We're kind of, struggling to close it out.
Bye-bye.
Good call. Bye-bye. Let's get you back to school.
Okay.
Thanks for coming into the Snod Pod today with our special guest. Subbed in for me today. Thank you for subbing in, Siena. Snod Pod, Jon Snodgrass, your mortgage resource. We're talking real estate, mortgages, Girl Scout cookies, and beyond.
Thanks for subscribing to the Snod Pod YouTube page and Instagram.